Why you crave her validation. A Stoic wake-up call. Let me ask you something. Why does one compliment from a woman feel better than 100 wins you've had on your own? Why do you scroll through texts, waiting for her reply, as if it decides your worth? If this sounds familiar, it's not because you're weak, it's because you were trained to believe you need her approval to feel like a man. But here's the truth. A man who needs validation is a man who hasn't met himself yet. Summon your self-agement that being admired by women is a symbol of success. Not inner peace, not self-control, not discipline, just attention. And so you begin chasing her smile, her approval, her love, as if it's a prize to be won. But the Stoics taught the opposite. Epictetus once said, "If you want to be free, don't wish for things to happen as you want, but wish for things to happen as they do." The moment you crave a woman's validation, you're no longer free. You're tied to her mood, her opinion, her presence. One compliment lifts you. One rejection destroys you. That's not power, that's slavery. Think about the guy who hits the gym just to impress girls. He buys expensive clothes, flashes money, learns smooth lines, not for himself, but for approval. And when he gets ignored, he collapses. Now contrast that with a man who trains his body to discipline his mind, who works in silence and builds his life brick by brick, not needing applause. Who do you think women respect more? Better yet, who do you respect more? The Stoics believed that happiness, confidence, and peace come from within, not from external things like praise, fame, or attention. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Ambition means tying your well-being to what other people say or do. Sanity means tying it to your own actions." Validation is a trap. It makes you adjust your behavior for acceptance instead of alignment. Instead of becoming who you are, you become what they want. But Stoicism flips the script. The Stoics taught that you are enough, that your job as a man is not to be liked, but to be virtuous, disciplined, calm, courageous. You don't need to prove anything to anyone, especially not someone who doesn't understand your journey. Here's the Stoic mindset. She didn't text back? That's fine. She left? Then she was never yours to begin with. She doesn't see your worth? Then let her watch from a distance as you build your empire in silence. You don't win by chasing, you win by detaching. Because the more you crave her validation, the more power you give away. But the moment you no longer need it, something incredible happens. You begin to walk differently. You begin to lead, not follow. And that energy, that's what actually attracts people when you don't need them. You don't need to chase love, you need to chase purpose. You don't need her to tell you you're a man, you need to live like one. Build your body, train your mind, discipline your emotions, and become someone so rooted in himself no one's opinion can shake him. That's the Stoic way. And it's the only way to be truly free. If this message hit you deep, don't just scroll, subscribe for more, because this is how we rise, one mindset shift at a time.